Hello. Welcome to the Mighty Beans podcast. It is currently just Ruby and I, and we're going to get things started without Francisco. He's probably just going to join us a little bit later, which is not a big deal. We'll just get things rocking and rolling. So starting off, Ruby, how you doing?
Good. This week fucking sucks, and we're barely into Wednesday, so shaw, bro. Francisco's just getting his racist jokes ready to go. That's why he's late starting.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, he ran out last week, so he needed to get some more.
Yeah, he went to the world's most racist jokes.com.
Hey, man, I believe it.
That could be a real website.
It
I
probably,
just haven't verified it.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing good. There's a position at my job to move up, so I'm gonna apply for that to hopefully get a raise and become the right hand of the manager again.
Thy right hand will dispose of you. Your right hand comes off?
Good fucking movie. Game. Fuck
Movie?
me.
Yeah.
Good game.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. And if I get hired, it looks like I might get like a $2 raise. No, $3 raise.
$3?
Yeah, I get paid right now $19.76, and for this specific position, the minimum would be 22 if I remember seeing it.
Nice.
So I am quite excited.
Dude, $3 raise. You could buy a whole hot dog with that.
Hot dog, get your hot dogs, yeah.
Question is, though, what kind of hot dog?
I would get a full-on chili dog, bro. No,
Chili dog?
Incorrect answer. I would get some motherfucking nasty slopping Sonoran dog.
Yeah, that's the right answer. A Sonoran dog?
Mm-hmm. From Huero Canero.
Okay.
I think that's what I would do. And to be super flex, buy one on the house, around for the family.
Okay, it's $3. Chill out.
No, they're not, Junior. They're $5 now.
Well, I'm saying your raise.
Oh,
hey, what's up, dog?
Oh, wait, did you guys start recording?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So did I. I gave you a countdown to when I joined the call.
Look at this dude.
Nice.
Oh, how nice.
Look at this dude.
Oh, dude. We were just seeing how Achilles' days has been so far.
Oh, today sucked.
Oh, you too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I told Junior. I was like, yeah, my week sucks, and it's barely fucking Wednesday.
That's the vibe.
It's not the best vibe. Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
Staffing was okay at my work until like a little bit. We have like a new person closing by themselves tonight for the first time, so I'm not feeling too confident about that. But I let her know, like, hey, if you need help, just let the manager know.
Womp
Honestly,
womp.
I would have stayed
And then
longer,
you booked the fuck out of there.
But yeah, I actually did. Because I was supposed to clock out at 7, but this customer fucking held me up because he was adamant that he could do like, so when you do like a credit card, you get offers, and it's always going to be like one or the other. So you can either get 10% off on your order or get like 12 months no financing. And he's like, I want to do both. And I'm like, you can't do that. And he's like, yeah, you can. So I'm like, let me call credit services.
You're fucking stupid. Yeah, you can.
Literally...
Obviously, you cannot.
He looked at me like I was crazy.
No.
And I'm like, let me call credit services. And keep in mind, I just summarized this, but it was literally like a 5-minute conversation. Just this talk we just had.
Oh my god.
And I called them, and they were like, you can't do that. And I'm like, all right. So I told the customer, and he's like, all right, let's do the 10% then. And what I didn't know until now is that the 10% discount coupon caps out at about $200. It caps out at $200. And he was like, he's like, hold on, I'm supposed to get $230 off. And I'm like, well, it says 200 on there. Like, I can't give any more discounts manually other than that. And he's like, call them again. And these aren't like quick and easy calls. Like, I have to.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah. So he held me up, and by the time I was done, it was like 7:15. And since it was me and the new person, I like looked behind me as soon as I was done with the customer, and there was a line out the door. So I'm like, fuck. So I helped out a little bit, but at like 7:20ish, I'm like, I have to go. Like, I have to be somewhere in like 40 minutes. And me and Sydney, we still had to go to Target. And also, I was holding in a shit for like 2 hours. So I'm like, this ain't gonna work. So like,
that shit was prairie dogging.
So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna push out these 2 carts like I told you a few hours before I was gonna do it before I head out. So I'm gonna do that. And then I went to go clock out. I got her some backup though, so she was being assisted. And went to Target. We probably stayed there for about 15 minutes just to grab some stuff. Came home, and I literally like just got out of the bathroom, changed, and hopped on, and here I am.
In that order?
Huh?
You did it in that order?
Yes.
All right, cool.
That sucks.
Yeah, like as soon as I got home, I went to the bathroom. And so yeah, it's a pretty much a time crunch, and I hate time crunches.
Yeah, I hate doing crunches too, man. Make my stomach hurt.
Well, yeah. What it puts a salt in the wound is that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna grab some coffee before I go out. The pot's empty. Fuck. No.
What?
So I'm not drinking anything during the podcast at the moment.
Oh, womp womp.
I also don't have any coffee. I just got a fucking shitty ass water here.
Yeah, I have like a bottle of water here. It's definitely it's like a quarter gone. No, it's 3/4 gone. I only have a quarter left.
I got half a bottle.
So, yeah. I'm just like, ugh.
We struggling. These are the struggle hours.
I'm sorry.
I'm playing Halo Wars right now, but I wanted to hook up my PS5 and play some Helldivers, but I'm like, nah, it's too late for that. I'm just gonna play Halo Wars.
That sounds like sucks. I'm very sorry.
It's not the worst day I've had in my life, so.
Not yet.
So there's that.
What do you think the worst day of your life will be?
The worst day of my life will be? If it ever happens, maybe witnessing the death of my family.
Jesus Christ, big boy.
And then it will set me into like the path of villainy.
Your villain arc will start?
Yeah. Someone's gonna have like my parents on their knees right in front of me, and they're gonna be like, I'm sorry, move on without us, and then they're gonna get killed by a katana. Mm-hmm. And then my eyes are gonna do that twitchy thing where they like spread apart, like my forehead is in between my eyes.
Mm-hmm. And then the camera lens become like a fisheye like perspective.
Yeah. And then in the background you just hear so he so ha.
Just like that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started screaming like Broly. That's exactly how it's gonna happen. No, no ifs, ands, or buts.
You become Broly.
Yeah. Pretty much. And then I'm gonna have to like find the finances to legally change my name to Broly. And I'm like, fuck, man.
First
just
and
one
last
thing
name.
after the other. Come on now.
Yeah, that definitely would sound like a bad time.
But anyways, how's the word going for you guys?
I can't wait to go home and see my mom.
I don't know how this happened, but I got yelled at by a deaf person.
Okay.
It's going to sound like A for asthma.
I was about to say, dude. I was about to say this might be insensitive, but that's probably one of the funniest things that can happen to you.
So I was working.
Sounds like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh my god. But yeah, so this person came in and he of course signs to me that he's deaf, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I think I figured that out.
Well, like he like I tell him hi, you know, welcome into the branch, and he like points to his ears. So I'm like, oh, okay, he's deaf.
You sure he wasn't just letting you know he's a blood?
Oh, you know, I didn't think about that. But so then I started writing stuff down. I really don't know how to sign quite yet very well, so I just started writing everything down.
Right.
At our branch specifically, you have to use the machines, which are called ITMs, Interactive Teller Machines, is what it stands for. We don't have tellers to like deposit, take cash out, all that shit, right? And so he wanted to take cash out. So I was writing to him that we need to go up to the ITMs to take out the cash then, if he has a debit card with him. And then he writes down, like, very angrily, does it look like I carry a debit card? And I'm just like, what?
We don't discriminate against people that have debit cards or not, sir.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, well, I'm unsure, sir. That's why I'm asking.
Debitors.
That's why I'm asking. So then he starts like, oh, dude, this is... Oh, I don't know how I kept a straight face, but then he goes, like, trying to yell at me, but he can't because he doesn't know how to speak, right? So then his hands just start flying. Like, he is fucking cussing me out in every sign language possible, but I, of course, don't fucking know sign language. And so he's going at it, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, sir, I don't understand sign language. And then he, like, points to my branch manager, like, to go get her, right? So I'm like, okay, you know, whatever, I'll go get her.
He was just casting the water dragon jutsu on you.
So I went to go get her, and she's like, you know, hi, how can I help? And I tell her, hey, this member is deaf. He's unhappy that he needs to use the machines. I just made that shit up because I don't know what he actually said. And so she's like, okay, well, you know, come back here with me. Like, she's like,
should have been like, hey, do you speak deaf?
So she, like, nudges him in a sense to, like, come to the office. And then he turns to me and he goes, and, like, signs something else to me and walks off. And
Shush, ma'am.
I am trying not to lose my shit now at this point. I'm lobby leading. So that means that I'm, like, in front of all these other customers who are watching me. And I had to run around the corner into an office to, like, fucking let it out. As quietly, though, as possible. And I'm just like, oh my god, dude. That did not just happen to me. And
it happened.
And so I talked to my manager afterwards. He left. And he flipped me off. So I understood that sign language.
Yeah, that's universal.
And you know, I was like, hey, so what happened with him? Why was he so upset? And she goes, he said that you were being super rude and assumed that he had a debit card to use the machines. And I'm like, what? I asked him, yes, if he had a debit card, but I didn't say you're an idiot for not having one. And she was like, oh, yeah.
Get a load of this guy. Doesn't have a fucking credit card on him.
Look at this.
Point at him and laugh. Laugh at this fool.
Look at this fucking loser. And so she was like, yeah, you know, I took care of it, but he was definitely not happy. And so I told her, was like, well, I could tell because he was flying words at me by his hands, but I couldn't tell what he was saying. So So I can officially say I got swore out by a deaf person.
Oh, that's great.
Well, you can't actually officially say you did because you don't know what he said.
I guess that's true. I can only assume he
need a
was
translator.
swearing at me. I need a
I got
translator.
lost in translation.
So, yeah, that was my fucking day.
I took a nap earlier.
Oh,
Oh,
must
dude,
be
that sounds
nice.
really peaceful.
Yeah, but the
I'm
only
not
reason why I did
envious.
it was
I'm not envious. I'm so proud.
well, the only reason why I
so-
did it was because I had a pretty bad headache.
Ooh. Sleeping with a headache is not easy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit sucks.
It's a lot better now though.
Well, that's good. Is that why you didn't have any coffee? You don't want caffeine to stir up your head?
No, it's because I woke up at like 7:40 and didn't think I had enough time to make any.
Ah, okay.
Oh. But you could have made some as soon as Francisco said he was going to be late.
Yeah, I mean, I already did. I didn't know how late he was gonna be, so I
Oh.
hopped on like at 8:10, and at that point I was still eating. So I was like, I probably don't got time.
Oh. Want.
Yeah, I just hopped
Now
on
I
like
know.
what, 20 minutes ago?
15.
Nah, like 10 minutes or so.
Whatever.
But yeah, because of that time crunch, I'm just like, ugh. Like, hey guys. Like when I sent that text, it was at like what, 7:30? I'm like, I'm gonna be late because I still had to
Yeah.
go to Target.
Yeah, like 7 something.
It's not a big deal. It's not like we get
Deal?
paid for this or anything.
You heard that reference? It's called Deal.
Yeah, that's
Whale!
seal,
Sorrel!
whale.
Donald! Donald!
Jesus, don't fucking remind me of that shit, dude.
I don't know what the reference is.
They'll pay for this.
Oh, that.
It's a line. Nah, that was a line from Kingdom Hearts 3, the one that
Oh.
Ruby, the first one Ruby did.
Yeah. It's when,
Dude, don't spoil
Wait,
it. You
wait,
haven't
you
played
haven't,
it yet.
you haven't played 3 yet. Wait, yeah, I just realized that. So, never mind. You're not gonna know till you
Shit,
play.
son. What's gonna be
It's
the
like-
next?
What?
I don't even know when the next Kingdom Hearts is gonna be, or like when I'm gonna play it. I mean,
Oh, I was like, you just played 2. Okay. Now
I
I
did
get
play
what
2.
you mean. I thought you meant like you
Thanks
didn't know
for
what comes.
noticing. Oh, what comes after 3, or what comes after 2?
What comes
Well.
after 3?
Do you
Picked up
still
with
plan
three.
on playing Recoded? Or not Recoded, Chains of Memories?
Probably not.
Good.
Yeah, just read about it.
Read.
Shit, you don't even have to read it. I can just tell you what happens.
I was gonna say like, oh man, you want me to read? You know how long
It
it's
wasn't-
taking me to read this damn book?
You want me to Wonga?
Wasn't one of your New Year's resolutions to like read more books?
Yes, it was.
It
bitch.
was, yeah.
But it's a manga. You can read the Chains of Memories manga.
Look, I like mangos, but
Mangos?
Oh my fucking god. That's how I did it. I just
I've
read
actually
it.
never read a manga before.
What?
Not to its entirety, at least.
Wait, really? Not even like a one shot or anything like that?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I'm a
That
little
is
surprised.
actually quite surprised. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised.
Yeah, no, I've only ever... Well, I have, like, manga, but I have not, like, read them to completion. I have the first edition of the... Not the first edition, the, what do you call it? The first volume of the Kill la Kill manga.
But did you at least read the full book?
No, I didn't. I only read, like, the first few pages.
Dude,
and I'm like,
you
well, I already
could-
saw the show, so I know what happens.
While you're taking a shit, you could read a whole book. Like, that's how easy it is to get through it.
Or you could scroll through TikTok.
Oh, have an AI voice read it to me?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Genius. Genius.
The boy was demanding that the man would pay him back.
Oh no, stop.
Suddenly, he saw the peener snipper.
Or suddenly he saw my peenie snooper.
Fuck you, said fuck you guy. Stabbing me 87 times.
Yeah, but I am actually surprised that you haven't read a manga book, like volume.
Yeah, it's not that it doesn't interest me. It's just not something that I've done. You know,
It's just not very interesting.
You just don't read.
I just don't read.
Well,
I already
the good
told
thing
my
about
associates
manga is
that
that it's half reading and half looking at pictures.
Oh, so it's a picture book.
Yes.
Slide on that.
Man, why didn't you just say so?
Except you gotta read it backwards. Fucking dumbasses.
Damn it! Don't they know how a fucking book works?
I remember the first time reading a manga, I was like, none of this shit makes sense because I didn't know you're supposed to read it backwards.
Damn it!
And
I just got
so-
spoiled. Why would they spoil the ending of the volume in the first page? You guys are idiots.
That basically happens, yeah.
These Japanese
Imagine you-
people are stupid.
Imagine that. You open up the first page and it's just like the main character getting stabbed or some shit.
Oh my god, dude. That would be horrible. I think the first manga I actually read was shit, what is it called? Anima Plus, I think is what it was called.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a
Where the
it's
sounds
people
like a
have like
subscription.
animal powers.
right, but it was more like how do I describe it? Like
It was
Anim-
Animorphs, but anime.
right, like there's this group of travelers and one of them could turn into a mermaid. One of them had crow wings, and then the other was like a bear, if I remember correctly. Like
Yeah.
they had animal attributes and animal like characteristics to them, but they were like a traveling band. Like I don't really remember the full storyline because this was like fucking years ago.
Right.
But I actually really enjoyed that book.
What was it called?
Yeah, I
again?
don't think they ever made a anime out of it.
I think it's Anima Plus. I think it's what it's called. And you should see like a little kid with crow wings. Like he's a very popular one. And then the mermaid is a dude dressed as the mermaid. Like it's like probably the first like femboy I was ever introduced to, and I was like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
is this?"
In existence? Yeah.
It's the classic dude that looks like a girl.
Ah,
And
yes,
everyone's
Kirito.
and then everyone's like, "What are you doing here, little lady?" And he's like, "I'm a guy."
Staying away from you.
Yeah, I think that was my first time realizing femboys are a thing. I think it was in middle school when I found this manga.
I do remember seeing that, and I think that probably would have been the first one I read too. Mm-hmm. But the first one I actually like read to completion would have been Battle Royale.
Oh, dude, that manga should not exist in normal libraries
Why?
Victory Royale.
because
Number one
that's,
victory royale.
Because that's quite the serious ass manga.
Yeah, it's very gory.
Yeah, it's
Really good,
It's pretty bad.
Imagine Hunger Games, but really gory.
Oh. That kind of describes a show called Batum. Well, actually, I've never seen Batum, so forget I said anything.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I've never seen it, so I can't really form an opinion on a show I haven't seen before.
Yo, I've never seen this show, but that sounds just like this show I've never seen.
Yo, I've never played Dark Souls, but this plays exactly like Dark Souls.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, since reading Battle Royale, I've read a couple more mangas. Like, obviously, Berserk. World's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi.
No, that's a good show.
It was alright.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's too bad that it's just the one season. It only covers, like, the first arc of the manga.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's a couple other ones, but, like, They're either ones I haven't read, like I haven't finished reading because they were still like updating, or ones that I've like just dropped.
Dropping a show is always so like, it's either for like what do you call it? It's either for a bad reason or like you're just disappointing yourself. Like I dropped it, I didn't mean to drop it. You know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
Have you ever dropped something but accidentally?
Yeah, my food earlier today.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, here it is.
No, usually if I drop something, it's not on accident.
Accidental? It's always intentional?
That's the manga. Plus Anima is what it's called.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then this guy right here was like one of my first early anime crushes.
Damn, this shit looks old.
It's very, very old.
Do you know when this came out? Like when they published these?
Yeah, I'm looking into it real quick.
This is definitely like 80s.
Whoa, this is 99. If the first one that came out. The first
you were out, Francisco.
The first book to have dropped was December 27th, 1999. For the last one to be at 05. Oh shit! This is my first manga I read to completion because there's only 10 volumes and I read them all.
There's only 10 volumes and it ran for 6 years?
Yep, only 10. That is crazy.
Well, I never finished it.
I just want to point out right now, my AI teammate just eliminated me from my game.
What?
What?
They can do that?
When you're playing Halo Wars and you're playing as a UNSC, you get to call in like a Mac Blast, like just a giant particle cannon from the sky, or a carpet bomb or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And my base was getting destroyed by the enemy, and then my fucking teammate called in a carpet bomb on it. But it's because the enemies were close to my base, so they were trying to bomb the enemies, and they bombed my base too. Oh my god, you fuck.
Dude, that sucks.
Fuck, idiot.
Interesting fact, Jenner. The manga was actually first being released in magazines. Like, you can read the next pages in magazines. That's why it took 6 years. But then afterwards, they hard published it in the manga form.
Oh.
It was a manga magazine special.
Okay. I guess it got popular enough that they were like, you know what, fuck it.
That's pretty fucking cool, actually. That this manga got that popular from a magazine that it became a book. Huh, how cool. Going back to your question, Francisco, I think the show I unintentionally dropped while watching was Vinland Saga, but I'm trying to get back into it.
I heard that one's good.
It is good, but I had no reason. But I had no reason why I stopped watching it. I just did. And
it's because we were watching it together, and then you moved out.
That's right.
So I kept watching it without you.
And also Bleach. For some unknown, Bleach is great, but I just stopped watching it.
Yeah, you gotta pick that shit back up, son.
Yeah, I gotta skip the Orihime arc since that's just
look up a
filler
filler list. Anybody who doesn't look up a filler list on a show with a lot of episodes is dumb.
I started doing that with Naruto, and oh my god, dude, it's just honestly a better experience. And I can tell when it's a filler now compared to when it's canon. Like, you can kind of tell a little bit between the two.
Is that so?
Yeah, because usually the writing on the episode is horrible.
Yeah.
I think one show that I accidentally stopped watching was, Gintama. I accidentally stopped watching Gintama, and then at the time, it was a new anime. It was called Aldnoah Zero. And then another one called World Trigger. So all of those 3 shows I accidentally dropped because I was watching them back then on my parents' iPad after school.
Damn.
And this is back then when Crunchyroll was free. Or it wasn't like mandatory to like make an account. Or actually, I did make an account, but they didn't have like a premium or anything. They had a free version.
Yeah, it was back when like it wasn't so ad heavy, so like it didn't really matter.
Yeah. So I think it was like for a few months we didn't have Wi-Fi like at all. And that's when I stopped watching all those shows, and that's also when I stopped watching Markiplier Daily.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Those are the dark ages. I wanted to kill myself.
Hey, but those days of playing Rock Band though.
Yeah, I think I did play Rock Band at the time.
Looking to the sky to save me.
Now, remember when we came over and played Rock Band?
Yeah. You were singing One Step Closer, and then you dropped the mic.
And I'm about to, and the mic falls. Break.
Pick it right back up. Break.
Well, you guys want to get into these topics here?
Yeah. What topics?
The ones you put, bitch.
I only put 2 in.
Well, dude, fucking, let's dive in.
All right. So, we got
Is that
yes.
is that Shio?
Yeah, it's Shio.
Okay, because I hear meep, meep, and it keeps like cutting off.
Yeah, you just hear me cut on Discord. Just shut up. But anyways, Drewski is under fire at the moment because reportedly
That's the safest place to be. Fire heat goes up.
Anyways,
What is happening?
Drewski is accused of attending P Diddy's parties, and
P.
apparently,
Diddy's.
yeah.
Ooh.
And apparently, according to like some of the notes that I read, is that he was told by P Diddy to like jump or like belly flop on top of a woman while covered in oil.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And Drewski actually made a statement the day after saying that like he was not in the entertainment industry in the date that was on the paper. And this is clearly like a defamation thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking initially. Because, like, who the fuck even is Drewski? I only first heard about him, like, just recently.
Yeah.
You know?
Get him the fuck out of here. This guy looks stupid.
Yeah.
That's how I
those
know.
clips, like, that's how I first, like, found out about him. And by then, like, the parties have, like, already been a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It sounds like someone's
It's-
just doing it for the clout.
yeah, I don't know who exactly started like that rumor, but it is going around, but Drewski is making a stand for himself. So if he's fighting it, then there's a reason to believe him. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess. That's not always the case. Some people will fight it just for their image.
Oh, true. Well, I guess we won't know for sure.
All I know is that he's got $1 million, so he'll be okay.
He'll hire the best
you're
lawyers.
You're gonna hope he's okay.
I mean, I personally don't really care, but all I know is that he's a millionaire, so regardless of what happens, he'll be okay.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be fine.
It's not like I really watch Drewski content to begin with.
Yeah, no, me neither.
What the? My computer just made this loud ass fucking noise. Seriously? It screamed at me this loud ass beep to restart my computer.
Windows update.
No.
Windows update.
Ugh. I
Sorry all
fucking
that.
hate-
Sorry all
fucking
that.
hate Windows, dude. I can't stand their constant updates because then
I
it
prefer
fucks.
doors.
Dude, I was gonna say, if you have Windows, why are there many of them in your house?
I hate you.
All right. Why are you buying them then?
Yeah, got some new ones put in too.
Ooh, you're not helping your case here, buddy.
I just
Anyways.
want a break from all these fucking updates.
You're asking for too much, my friend.
I hate it here.
Have you seen that video of that dude that like
No.
is recording his computer? And he's like, Windows keeps asking me to fucking update, and I keep telling them no. But finally, after saying no for 10 times, it decides to just force an update. You haven't seen that one?
Dude, that
No, I
sounds
have
like
not.
that sounds like my fucking life.
Yeah, so he does that, and he's like showing his like screen on his phone. And he's like, it says Windows will restart in 60 seconds, and I can't say no. And he's like, I'm fucking rendering something. And he's got something in the background that's been rendering for like 2 hours already.
Oh God.
And so if the computer just resets and like that whole thing will be corrupt.
That sucks.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know since I know how long these videos take to render when I upload these, and yeah, that would piss me off too.
You're like, I understand your pain now.
Yes, I actually what I'll do is I'll
That's
just
when
leave my
the-
computer on overnight, and I'll let it export overnight.
Yeah. That would be the next thing to do. I would start my villain arc right then and there. It's just like, why? Why are you updating so often that every like fucking week there's an update? Just do one big ass update, fix all of your mistakes, and leave us alone for like 3 months or so. Like, just stop.
For 3 years.
Because every time this update happens, I have to re-key bind my tablet, dude. I have 20 buttons to re-key. It's so fucking frustrating.
Get shit on, dude.
I
You should,
hate
like,
it here.
Work on that then.
What do you mean?
You know what you should do then? You should get an Apple.
No. Never.
I heard it doesn't fall far from the tree.
Gay.
I heard they taste pretty good.
Oh yeah, they do. I can attest to that.
One a day will keep your doctor gay, or whatever they say.
That's weird.
One a day will keep my doctor gay.
Yeah.
I realized you said that. That's fucking hilarious.
Anyways, moving on here. Rest in peace, Drewski. The new DMC trailer. Was this another one that was just recently like uploaded, or are you talking about the
Literally
one that
just
came
came
out,
out
like, last week?
today.
Oh, it came out today.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, I have not seen this then.
It's pretty sweet.
Did we talk about the last one?
It's
Yeah, we
pretty
did.
gay.
I mean, like on the podcast.
I thought we did. Yeah, I think you kept mentioning how you don't like Dante's voice actor.
Which is Nero.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like the voice actor. It's just that he is just doing the voice of Nero as Dante.
Yeah, in this trailer, he sounds even more like Nero.
Oh my fucking god. Like, why? Why the fuck did they decide that? It makes no fucking sense. This is bullshit. Fuck.
Like, this is bullshit. How could they do this?
Have you seen it, Ruby?
No, I haven't.
So, you haven't played any of the Devil May Cry, have you?
No, I've only watched like a little bit from you guys and also from like obviously TikToks and memes and all that, but I haven't like sat down and watched a full playthrough.
Okay. Well,
So, it's an S tier series.
Series?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like the game. I was like, series? What the fuck? But yeah, you're right. It's still
Yeah,
the same
the
thing.
game series.
Right.
So here's the deal, Ruby. Here's my gripe.
Okay.
So Dante from Devil May Cry is voiced by Ruben Langdon, right? And in Devil May Cry 4, they introduce a new character. His name is Nero. He's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, right?
Oh, okay.
You should know him.
I
So-
didn't. Right.
So now, in this new anime that's coming out, they announced that the voice of Dante is not going to be Ruben, it's going to be Johnny.
Okay.
And the trailer came out, and he just sounds like Nero. He doesn't sound anything like fucking Dante.
Oh, yeah, that I can see that being a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
It is
boring
fucking
as
stupid.
fuck.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're trying, basically, right? You're just using your voice just because you know that your voice will pay instead of actually trying. If that makes sense.
Well, trying to sound like a young Dante would be a little difficult considering, he's supposed to be another character. Nero, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, Dante, what? Well, the thing
So-
is that, like, if you're hired to do a voice, you should give it a true shot to at least be unique with it.
Well, here's the thing that's dumb, okay? There's a difference between being unique with a voice and playing a role as an already pre-existing character. Because Johnny Young Bosch, he's a great voice actor. And pretty much everything he does, I'm always like, yeah, fuck yeah, like, that's great. But in this situation, one, a voice for Dante already exists. Two, it didn't need to be replaced because, like, he's a great voice actor, and that's a great voice for Dante. And three, if they were going to get a different voice actor, why can't he just try and sound like Dante? Like, Johnny Bosch is putting no effort into trying to sound like Dante. He's just doing his normal voice, which is what Nero sounds like. And it's not
Right.
necessarily just like him. It's not like he decides that because, the directors and shit will tell him, like, hey, try to sound different. But
Yeah.
the directors obviously are saying, like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I just sound like Nero.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure he's like, I don't want to.
Cheer up, crew cut. You taking notes?
Well, that sucks.
Animation looks good, though.
Oh yeah, it looks crispy.
Oh,
man.
does it?
Yeah. Is it the same studio that did Castlevania?
Yes, it is.
Nice. You
Yeah,
know
that's why it
that
looks
shit. You know that shit's gonna look good. Yeah.
Did this new trailer reveal anything else?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. He just fucking
So-
orgasmed.
So I have no idea what this series is going to be because technically the old anime is canon to the video game series because what is it, Trish and Lady first meet in that series, so by Devil May Cry 4 they're already partners.
Right.
And Dante and Lady first met in Devil May Cry 3. That's the first interaction they've ever had. But in the trailer, Lady is working for this like tech company or something. They're like a military force, and she encounters Dante.
You will.
So
lose
it's
him?
like, hold on, is this taking place before 3 or after 3 or during 3? Like, is this a reboot? Is this a retelling?
One thing I did notice during the first trailer is that his necklace looked very different.
His necklace. Well, I mean, Devil May Cry 3 came out like years ago, so it's gonna look different. You know what I mean?
But it looks nothing like it. Like, it looks totally different. Like, they didn't try to make it look the same.
Like they didn't try to be faithful to the old design of it.
Yeah. Have you seen what it looked like? Like, when he's just talking to that one chick, being like, goodbye, Skeletor.
Skeletor.
I didn't actually.
It looks like, how do I describe it? Well, it doesn't look anything like an amulet, like the way his necklace does in DMC, 3.
Mm-hmm.
DMC 3 necklace. Hold on, let me see if I can get... Let me get some references here.
Jamie, pull that, please.
Who the hell's Jamie?
So, it's...
It's a Joe Rogan reference.
Oh, okay. I was like, who the fuck is Jamie?
Let me go to YouTube and let me pull up the DMC trailer. Oh, wait, this is the new one.
The new DMC?
Let me pull up the new trailer, see if it shows up here. Why the fuck are subtitles turned on? Turn that shit off. Yeah, he still just sounds like Nero. Dude, Papa Roach?
Yeah.
Wait, Papa Roach is gonna be in it?
Well, the
Yeah,
music's
dude, he's
playing in
gonna
the
be
trailer.
Dante's client.
Dante's client. My
I got a gig. Cash up front.
Oh, wait, he's not even wearing the necklace here.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
This isn't even like his DMC3 like
Fit?
look. This looks like the way he looks in DMC4 almost.
DMC4, no, he looks completely different in 4.
Oh, you know what? He doesn't have cowboy boots on.
Exactly. He doesn't have the cowboy boots. He doesn't have like that black undershirt thing that he wears under the coat.
Okay, where the fuck is the older trailer? There it is. Yeah, the necklace looks totally different. So basically, in the anime, it just looks like a jagged like red crystal. Where in the original one, it's like the amulet with like the silver like pendant with like the gem inside of it. You know?
Yeah.
So why is that important though? I guess there's like probably lore that I'm not understanding, but is the necklace really that important?
Yes, because the necklace that he wears is one half of the amulet. He has the first one, Virgil has the second one, and when you put them together, it creates the Force Edge, which is like their father's sword, which has power.
Oh, I see.
And then if you evolve the Force Edge, it becomes the sword known as Sparta.
Sparta. Nice.
And that's a pretty badass sword. It can like transform into a scythe, into a sword. You can use it as a grapple hook. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that is pretty cool. Which one is it that he has like this basically Pandora's box that it can turn into like anything?
It's called Pandora.
Oh, okay. I was right on the money then.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's called Pandora. It can transform into 666 different weapons.
God damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just put the pictures here in the Discord so you guys can see the differences.
So the top one is the one in game.
Yeah.
And the bottom one, oh, yeah. First off, why does he look like that? Okay, like this dude's supposed to be hot. This guy looks like he came from under the sewage line. And
What the
Well,
fuck?
he's supposed to be like 17 in this one.
oh, that is not a hot 17-year-old.
He's not 17. Not in this one. In the new trailer that just came out, he's shirtless and he's fucking ripped.
And you're
Tell me
right,
more.
dude. That necklace like doesn't even look similar at all to the original. It just looks like this fucking rock slapped on there.
Yeah, it
That doesn't
literally
even
looks
look
like
like a rock. It looks like a sheet
Glass.
of paper.
it looks like a glass shard.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look good.
It actually looks a lot closer to the necklace from DMC Devil May Cry.
Maybe. I don't know what that one looks like.
Like that.
Okay, but that's weird though, that he's gonna meet Lady at some tech company.
It's not a tech company. It's some kind of like private militia, and they're using like super advanced technology for like weapons and shit.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
So this is supposedly their first time meeting, judging by the trailer.
Supposedly?
Yeah, because it just looks like their first interaction ever, as if Devil May Cry 3 didn't take place.
Well, maybe this takes place after 3, and that's the first time he's seeing her in a while.
No, because in the trailer, Lady's like, "I know a demon when I see one,"
Oh, okay. Well, I don't
implying
know.
they've never met before.
I don't know, man. This is gonna be weird. I'm already not fucking with it because of the voice, but
You'll
We'll see.
get over it. You got over
No.
Richter's voice, you'll get over this one.
Dude,
I get
Richter
over what?
sounds like a little bitch though, okay? So that's gonna be hard.
I actually never got over it.
I know.
Yeah, Richter's voice, they did him dirty for sure.
Alucard too, man. Like, what the fuck? Why is everyone? You guys just gotta watch
Whispering?
season 2. You gotta watch season 2, man.
I really don't want to. Just seeing the little bit that you watched really hurt my fucking like head.
Why?
Because it's hard to hear them. I cannot hear them talking.
So
Well, turn
them
up
being
the damn
hard of
volume.
hearing. So them being hard to hear made your head hurt. That makes no fucking sense.
Just
it's
because
too
I'm
quiet,
trying,
I got a
it's
migraine.
because I'm trying to like concentrate hearing them talk, and I can't. And so it really did give me a headache.
So when you turn your brain on, it hurts itself. Is that what I'm hearing?
You know what, Junior?
It hurt itself in its confusion.
I don't make the rules of my brain. Okay, it just happens.
The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma.
The inner enigmas of my enigma's an enigma.
My-
Enigma balls.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna say something else, and I was like, ay. Anyways,
Anything else about that trailer that was interesting?
At the very end, Virgil shows up.
Oh!
okay. Sounds like you made it worth it.
Literally, as soon as I saw him, I started jumping up and down. I had no other way to relieve that stress. Or to, like, express that.
Stress? Oh, okay. I was like, you were
Is,
stressing?
Do we know who's voicing Virgil?
It's not Daniel Southworth. It's,
Fuck.
hold on. It's like Dobby something.
Dobby's a good elf.
Dobby's a good... Oh, I was gonna make that same joke. Dobby's a free elf.
Master gave Davy a sock. Oh no, Dobby, you got the cum sock.
Oh, stop it! No! Stop it!
Yo, isn't
That-
it crazy?
That was
Spoiler
nasty.
alert, by the way. Dobby becomes free and then immediately just fucking dies.
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's fucked up of me to laugh.
Robbie Damon.
That is definitely not Dobby.
So it's Robbie Damon. He voices someone in Jujutsu Kaisen. Hold on. Found out who it is. Now I just need to look up the actual actor himself.
Robbie Damon. Oh wait, I know this guy. Oh, he voices a lot of dudes. I think
Wait a
he's
minute.
in Fist of the North Star or something like that.
Is this the same guy who voices Chai in Hi-Fi Rush?
Chai in Hi-Fi Rush?
You might
Yeah.
know this, Ruby, but Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. Is that ring a bell?
Oh! Yes! Serena! Oh! I love it.
I'll know Zero, Your Lie in April, Sailor Moon Crystal, Seven Deadly Sins,
Oh, wait. Who does he voice in Seven Deadly Sins?
Gil Thunder.
Gil Thunder.
Oh,
Wait, isn't that the
nice.
guy with the pink hair?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Lil Gil.
Lil
Sword Art
Gil?
Online 2.
Moomin Rider for One Punch Man.
Oh shit, really?
Rider.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, he voices Crollo in
From
Hunter x
Hunter.
Hunter.
Are we both on his Wikipedia?
Yeah.
It's like,
Boruto?
yeah.
Oh,
Ew.
he voices Mitsuki and Boruto.
Oh, wah wah. That's a big L.
He
Grease?
voices
Attack on Titan?
Oh.
he voices Hagan Nezuka in Demon Slayer.
Hog on these nuts.
Oh, Snake Boy? I think that's who it is.
I don't know who that is, actually.
Megumi. from
I noticed
Jujutsu
my
Kaisen.
biggest problem whenever I watch an anime in Japanese versus English, I've noticed my biggest issue every time is it's hard for me to memorize characters' names.
Yeah. I mean, they don't make the names very easy to remember.
I told Danny this a couple weeks ago when we finished watching Goblin Slayer. Literally, the episode ended for the last episode of the season. I turned to him and I go, "Damn, I just realized something." And he goes, "What?" And I'm like, "I don't know anybody's fucking name in this show."
Oh my god.
The only person I know is
obviously-
Goblin Slayer.
I know Goblin Slayer, obviously, and then I know
Obviously.
and then I know like the nicknames everybody gave, like Long Ears or like Beard Cutter and shit like that. But I don't know anybody's actual name in that show.
They don't actually have names. Like the elf girl, she's just an elf. And same thing with the dragon and all that. Like, they actually don't have names. At least I don't remember them ever introducing themselves with actual names.
I don't know.
All right,
But
so
I had the same issue with Jujutsu Kaisen though. Like I don't remember anybody's names.
only Jujutsu.
I know the main dude whose name is
Uh-huh.
wait. No way.
You
I
don't
know
know
it.
his fucking name?
No, wait. I know his name. I know the dude that summons familiars is Megami. I don't know the girl's name. Fuck that girl. Wait. I know Toto. He's the guy that claps.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Wait, what the fuck's the main? Yuji. His name's Yuji.
Yujimoto?
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yuji Itadori. And then, of course, I know Gojo.
Of course.
Jojo.
What the fuck's the name of the... Sukuna. I know Sukuna. And literally everybody else, though, I have no idea what their names are.
That a boy, kiddo.
So yes, I did confirm that he voices Chai in Hi-Fi Rush.
Nice.
God, that's gonna be fucking weird for me.
Nothing ever happens to the Kennedys.
No,
Yeah,
he's a
'cause
good voice actor. I
He
recognize him.
is. He voices the fourth voice in Helldivers.
The fourth voice in Helldivers.
Is that the one that goes, Sweet Liberty?
Yeah, I think that's the one I use.
That's random.
Yours is set to just a girl.
No, mine
Mine's
said
a-
to random.
Mine's
Oh,
a
okay.
female also.
Mine's
But yeah.
more accurate.
More accurate? Oh my god.
So yeah, he voices Chai in Hi-Fi Rush. He voices Helldiver Voice 4 in Helldivers 2. And he also voices Mephiles from Shadow Generations.
Oh.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Exactly.
Welcome
So
to
Robbie
Tilted
Damon,
Towers.
huh? All right. It's going to be weird, but I look forward to hearing him as Virgil.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Well, hopefully they do a good job.
I think they will. If there's anything wrong with his voice, I'm just going to blame the direction.
I'm already doing that with fucking Dante's voice. Well, you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
There was something I wanted to say. Shit, now I can't remember.
Cool. All right, moving on.
Okay. Well, yeah, I really can't remember, so go ahead.
I have been in a mood recently to test our brain powers, our competitive, or comparable brain power. Jesus Christ,
Junior, are you
shit.
okay?
this is a bad start. Basically, we're gonna see if we are smarter than a fifth grader combined.
We're not.
Oh, please, have some faith in yourself.
I do. I'm not
'Cause I
smarter
don't
than a
know
fifth
myself.
grader.
it'll be together, Ruby. Together, we shall devour the very gods.
Oh my god.
So, basically,
Power.
I found a website that is like a version of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? It's not exactly the same thing, so it's not like the same way where Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader set up, where you pick like a category and then gives you a question in that category, and it's like, oh, we're in second grade now, it's getting harder. It's just a assortment of like questions that are like that, right?
Oh, okay.
So there's, I got a set of questions here, and it doesn't show me the answer, so we can all do this together.
Always together.
Devour the very gods together.
Keep it together.
What say you guys?
I'm down.
Okay.
But enough talk. Have at you.
All right. Well, let's get into it then. Our first question: what do you call a group of crows?
A murder.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't even read off the options. Yeah, you just knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 4 options here. So I'll just select a murder.
A murder. an accusation.
That was
dilemma.
correct.
A dilemma.
A group of bitches. Let's see.
Oh,
Next
what do you call
one.
a group of bitches?
Me.
The after party to a wedding.
I'm the group of bitches.
All right. Next question. Animals without backbones are called what?
Invertebrate.
Amphibian. Dude, look at that. You already know. You already know, dog.
In case you didn't know, I passed 5th grade.
Oh, did you?
Did you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's invertebrates. See, I knew that too.
Maybe I should just give Ruby a chance.
No, you can keep
Don't worry,
going.
man.
It's fine.
I won't like spastically just give out the answer for the next one.
No, it's okay. No, I don't mind. You go for it.
No,
Okay.
Ruby, you know what, Ruby? Here, you answer this one, okay?
No, I obviously
You
didn't.
you answer
graduate.
this one. You answer this one. Earth is located in which galaxy?
And the Milky Way.
That is correct.
Hey.
What?
It is
There
the
you
Milky
go.
Way galaxy.
Yeah.
Good job,
Fun
man.
fact, did you know our galaxy is in collision course with the Andromeda galaxy?
I feel like you have said this before.
Yeah, I think you have mentioned it before, and it's gonna
Yeah.
happen like in 12 billion years or some shit.
Yeah. Anyways, next question. How many grams are in 1,000 kilograms? Is it 10 million, 10,000, 100,000, or 1 million?
I'm sorry. What's the conversion question?
Shit.
How many grams are in 1,000 kilograms? I'm assuming a kilogram is 1,000.
1,000.
A kilogram is 1,000 grams, I'm assuming.
I thought it was 100.
So 1,000 of 1,000
No.
is the question here, correct? Is that what we're...
How many grams are in a kilogram or 1,000 kilograms?
So it's 100,000
1,000
times
kilograms.
100,000. Oh no,
Which is-
1,000.
which is 10,000, isn't it?
No, 1,000 times 1,000 is. You just gotta add up all the zeros. 1 million?
Isn't that
10
1 million? It's 1 million, right?
I think it's 1 million.
Dude, the math is killing me.
You know what? I'm going to go with 1 million. Are you going to go with 1 million?
Let's go with 1 million.
All right,
Majority
let's-
votes.
Yes.
1 million.
Rules, I mean.
It's yeah, you're right. It is a mil.
That is correct. Did you look it up?
No. Because I was moving all the zeros in my mind. I was like, "Oh yeah, if you dropped it down, it would be a mil."
Why don't you just write down the zeros and do it in real time?
Well, we got it right, okay? So, we move on to the next round. Next question. What is the French phrase we use to describe a scene we feel we have experienced previously? Oh, it's deja vu.
Deja vu.
Deja vu! I've just been in this place before.
Higher than the streets, and I know it's my time to...
That one's pretty easy.
Deja vu. I received a gift. Wait, what the fuck? What
Oh.
does that mean?
Lick my balls.
Decline the gift. I don't give a fuck. Next
Dude, what
question.
if it's a new iPhone?
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
What if your extended car warranty?
Extend my car warranty. All right, next question. Which state is the Grand Canyon located in? California, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado. Doesn't it expand past Arizona into Nevada as well?
I'm sorry. Into what?
Doesn't the Grand Canyon expand past Arizona into Nevada? Isn't it technically in both states?
Nevada?
Yeah.
That is that is not what you said.
Okay, I said Nevada. However the fuck you want to pronounce it.
I personally pronounce it Nevada.
I have never heard you say it like that before. I'm gonna be quite honest.
Nevada. Who fucking cares?
Potato.
My question still stands. Doesn't it expand into multiple states?
Yes. There's a Four Corners thing for that reason.
Okay, well, I don't think it's in that corner.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember here. Because I know that the Colorado River runs through the Grand Canyon, but I don't think it neighbors. I don't think Colorado neighbors the Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon is like up and to the left, and Colorado is like up and to the right. So I don't think it goes into Colorado.
So what?
Well,
Go ahead.
isn't this?
I'm split between Arizona and Nevada.
Just do Arizona.
Just Arizona?
Because, yeah, just do Arizona because that's where the attraction is located at.
All right,
In
fuck it.
Sedona,
Arizona?
right? Yeah.
All right,
Wait.
fuck it.
What was the question again?
What the fuck do you mean was the question?
Because I didn't remember.
Where is
Why
it
would-
located?
I
Where
already
is it?
picked Arizona, and it was correct.
Oh, okay. Because like I said, I couldn't remember.
Where is it?
Christ.
Where is it?
You know, Ruby, just because of that, you're answering the next question on your own.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
The words the, and a are known as what? Adverbs, prepositions, articles, or pronouns?
Seriously, an English fucking question?
Yeah, you're the worst at English here, too.
Oh my god. I'm gonna say articles.
Articles is what you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess articles.
You're correct.
Okay. I was about to ask you, what do you think, Francisco?
It's articles.
Alrighty then. It was correct!
Not bad, Ruby. Looks like you're not as bad as English as you think you are.
Not as bad as English as you think you are.
think you are?
Who do you
Yeah, that's
think
what
you are?
What? Did I say that
Running
wrong?
around leaving scars.
It was
your
just
jar
an
of
interesting way
hearts.
to have said that.
You're not as stupid as you look, Ruby.
Dang.
Want me to say that?
Turns out you're not a fucking idiot.
Thanks.
All right,
These
next
are fun.
question.
What's the next one?
What is the hardest naturally occurring mineral? Titanium, steel, diamond, or talc?
Diamond.
Diamond. What do you think,
What was the
Francisco?
last one?
Talc?
Tolk.
Yeah.
You mean like Tolkien?
No.
Like Hulk Hogan?
No, like the writer, J. Tolkien, did Lord of the Rings.
No. Do you not know what talc is? Like
I
talcum
don't.
powder?
Oh, you mean like the powder? Dude, I get this shit at Target. So it's clearly not that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with diamond. But to be honest, this one I am stumped on. I didn't learn this in 5th grade.
Okay. Well, the other options were titanium, steel, and diamond.
It's
Maybe
diamond.
you say diamond.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be diamond, just because it's the rarest mineral to find in Minecraft.
Actually, it's
Not-
emeralds.
Not the way to judge that, but sure.
Actually, netherite is even harder to find. Anyways, it is diamonds though. I did know that one.
All right, cool. I knew it.
I knew it.
I just had no idea.
Except I didn't. Yeah.
Bro, this shit too easy. What shape is the stop sign?
It's a octagon.
Clearly, it's a hexagon.
It's a pentagon.
No, it's
They hit the Pentagon, sir.
Bro, that shit
They
was
hit
too
the-
easy.
They hit the fucking Pentagon. What else we got?
Well, that was the last question. I can restart
Really?
and do some more questions.
Oh, yeah. We should. Yeah, keep going. I thought that'd be a lot more.
I'm getting refreshed right now.
Refreshed.
Yeah, refresher.
Oh.
Oh, it just gave me the same questions. Well, that's no fun. Let me see if I can pull up another thingy. Because that one just gave me the same questions again.
Oh.
Okay, here's an article where it's like 120 Are You Smarter Than 5th Grader questions. Okay,
What?
these ones are going to be more difficult because you don't want. What? What'd you say,
A
Ray?
lot of them, huh?
What'd you say, Ray?
You kept cutting off, so I was just waiting for you to finish.
Oh, I was saying this one's going to be more difficult because you're not going to have multiple choice.
Oh,
That's
wow.
totally fine.
All right, well,
I think I need multiple choice.
your first question is, and it shows me the answers right away, so I can't help you guys anymore. But your first question is: density describes the mass of an object divided by what?
What?
Density.
So
feel
it's a
like-
formula. To find density, it's mass divided by what?
Divided by... Oh, shit. I just had it at the tip of my tongue. Mass divided by... Fuck. I just had it. Not circumference.
Damn. I feel like I
Definitely
know
not
this.
circumference.
By density.
Mass.
Mass divided by density, I think.
The fuck, Ruby?
I can't remember.
You're trying to find density, and the
Yes.
fucking formula for that is mass divided by what?
Obesity? I don't know.
It's
don't remember.
shit. Damn. As soon as I hear it, I know this one, but I'm stumped. Mass divided by. It's not depth. Mass divided by.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna have to give up, but as soon as I hear it, I know it's gonna be that.
I know. I'm waiting to because I fucking
It's-
know as soon as I hear it, I'm just gonna hang myself.
It's mass divided by volume.
Ah!
Ah, okay.
I knew it. I'll hang myself now. Goodbye, world.
All right, well, you got that one wrong, but that's okay. We'll move on to the next one. All right. Number 2, true or false? Crawfish are fish.
False.
They are not. It is false.
False.
That is correct. Do you know what they actually are?
They're
I think they're a crustacean.
Yeah, they're crustaceans. Look at that. See, you guys are smart.
Yeah.
Not smarter than a 5th grader, but we're smart apparently.
All right, next. What is the 2-letter abbreviation for the word doctor?
DR.
Yes.
These nuts.
I feel like that one was too easy, honestly.
Yeah, it's DR.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, well, this next one is going to be difficult, so it'll make up for the last one. The U.S. Naval Academy is located in what city?
The U.S. Naval Academy. I didn't learn
Yeah.
that in 5th grade.
In what city? Wow.
Tampa, Florida. I'm just throwing a guess out there. Oh, you know what? Probably San Diego. It's somewhere on the coast.
I'll give you a hint. It's definitely on the East Coast.
It's definitely on the East Coast.
I'm gonna guess probably Maine.
No, it's not in Maine.
Well,
That
I
is
have
too
no
far
idea.
up the coast.
Well, I have no idea.
Well, that's for the city, not the state.
gives you no
but-
tactical advantage whatsoever.
Oh, for the city? Oh,
Yeah.
what city? God, I have no idea.
I'm just gonna go with Tampa, Florida, but I know it's wrong. Oh, you
Yeah,
know what?
I'll just tell you
Hold on.
guys.
Hold on. It's got to be in Maryland. It's got to be.
And if it's not,
Washington D.C.
Is that your final guess?
That's my final guess. Washington D.C.
Well, you were close. You got Maryland right.
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
But it's
I
in.
mean,
it's
we can
in.
happily oblige.
It's in Annapolis.
Annapolis?
What the fuck is Annapolis?
It's inside of an apple.
It's
Ass.
yes, Appolis.
Yeah,
Inside-
Annapolis, Tennessee.
Annapolis, Maryland. So
Inside an apple's ass.
at least you got the state right. You know, you get half points for that.
Yeah, brownie points.
Next question. Costa Rica borders 2 countries. Nicaragua is one of them. What's the other one?
I'm gonna have to go with. Ah, shit. That's gonna be Central America. Let's see. The ones that I know are Honduras, El Salvador.
I'm gonna guess Argentina. I have no
I
idea.
didn't think that was in fucking South America. It's not Central America.
Yeah, you're actually. I don't think you could be any further off, actually.
Chile.
It's cold for you?
Shut the fuck up. Damn it! I only know El Salvador, and I don't know if Panama is also in Central America. I mean,
Hey, you know my Nino. Nice.
I will tell you. Panama is in Central as well.
it is.
Yes.
Okay. So Honduras, Panama, El Salvador. Shit, man. I'm just gonna have to guess El Salvador.
That is incorrect, sir. It is Panama.
Oof!
Wah, wah,
I should have taken the hint.
wah.
All right. That's not that bad.
I didn't know, so that was all to you.
That one I did know because back in middle school, I actually did a whole paper on like Panama and the Panama Canal and shit, and how important it was basically, and how much power Panama had basically once they created that canal.
All the power.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. And the Panama Canal is insane. They can like the way that they use like the water elevation to like they create like dams, like multi-point dams, and then they like fill a point up with water, or they'll lower a point up with water, so that way the boats can like go up and down in elevation as they need to as they cross the canal.
It's honestly really
And,
fucking smart how they did it.
And how fast that shit fills up, like we're talking like tons, like many tons and fucking trillions of gallons of water fills up in like 10 minutes.
Damn.
It's insane.
It's really, really fucking fast.
Anyways, next question. Which of the following is not an official language of Switzerland? German, Italian, or Spanish?
I'm gonna have to go with Spanish.
Spanish.
It's the most obvious answer. I don't know if it's the correct one.
Well, sometimes when it's obvious.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what are you saying?
I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna have to go with Spanish also.
Okay, cool. Because I was going to say, sometimes when it's obvious, it's correct. Because that is correct.
All right, cool. I knew it.
Let's see. A word, phrase, or sentence that reads the same forward and backwards is called what? I actually do know this.
A word that reads the same forwards and backwards?
Yeah, like race car.
Like race car, yeah. Or there's one with a cat. Taco cat.
Yeah, not onomatopoeia.
Definitely not that.
Hey, hang on.
It's not an anagram. Shit, what's an anagram again? You know what? It's an anagram.
An anagram? That's like when you have a word and you jumble the letters around to make a new word.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Or it's just scrambled, period.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stumped on this one.
Okay, I don't think Ruby's going to know this because...
What it is whack-ass English is what it is.
I do know this one simply because of one of the podcasts I listen to. They love saying this word. They love flexing this knowledge. It's called a palindrome.
Palindrome, okay.
Oh, a palindrome. You cut off. I was like, oh, what?
Not to be confused with the metronome.
Yeah, no, totally not. The same thing. Okay. Next question. According to the U.S. Constitution, the president is part of which of the three branches of government?
Executive.
Yeah, the executive branch.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is correct.
I thought you were going to
For
be
bonus
incorrect.
points.
Could you
For bonus
imagine,
points,
dude?
can you name the other two?
Judicial and
there you
the
go.
legislative.
There
Yep.
you go.
You got it. Look at you, smarty pantses.
Eee.
All right, next question.
Smart, you guys.
For now.
What is the capital of Russia?
Moscow.
Moscow. Na, 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 na.
Correct.
Hey.
I was about to say Ukraine.
Oh my God, Francisco.
Definitely not the case. But yeah.
Mussolini.
What the fuck?
Putin.
Yeah, wasn't that guy Italian?
Yeah.
All right, next question. What is the process of turning water into vapor called?
Evaporation.
Into what?
I already answered it.
Turning
Move on.
water into vapor.
Oh, because I heard something. I heard you say something else afterwards. I was like, what? Yeah, heat.
Call when you turn
evaporation?
water into water.
What happens when you turn water into wine?
Transmutation.
Anyways, yeah, you're right. It's
Okay, with-
evaporation.
Come play with me, big brother.
Fuck, dude.
What the fuck are you referencing right now?
Holy shit! You didn't get that, Francisco?
He's never seen Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh,
Sinner.
transmutation. I get it now.
Anyways,
Sinner.
next
Explain
question.
any further.
What is the tallest mammal on Earth?
Yeah, giraffe.
That is correct.
Imagine we were wrong, dude. Oh my God, how fucking embarrassing that would have been.
I was gonna say elephant, but I'm like, hold on.
Wait, Francisco, no.
They're like
They're pretty
dogs.
They're pretty big. They're definitely the biggest land animal, that's for sure.
Yes, they are the biggest land animal. Not the biggest mammal. That's the blue whale. But
The blue
they
whale,
are-
actually, fun fact, is the biggest animal to ever exist on our planet.
Oh,
Pretty fucking massive.
I
Huh.
know.
Actually,
Second
I
only
didn't.
to your mom.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so gay. Gay.
Next question.
Next question.
Who was the first person to step on the moon?
Arnold Armstrong.
Arnold Palmer.
Is that his name?
No.
It's something
fucking
Armstrong.
That fucking laugh. Okay, well, you got Armstrong at least. Do you know the first name,
yeah.
Francisco?
Billy Joe Armstrong. No, I'm kidding. It's Neil Armstrong.
That is
Neil
correct.
Armstrong.
Ruby, who's the second person on the moon?
Weak,
Alex
weak
Louis
leg. I
Armstrong.
don't know.
Wait, what?
I was making another Full Metal Alchemist joke. I was like, it's Alex Louis Armstrong.
Oh, I don't get it.
He's a character.
You've never seen Full Metal?
I've brought this up multiple times that I've never seen Full Metal.
I
God,
literally just said it
Francisco.
10 seconds ago, too.
You make me cry.
Anyways, next question. What is the process of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly called?
Not metamorphosis. Yeah, metamorphosis. That is what it's called.
Metamorphosis.
That is what it's called.
Yes, it is metamorphosis.
That
Ruby.
is correct.
Do you know what the second step is called? Do you know, like, what the caterpillar turns into?
I mean, it turns into a butterfly, or actually into a cocoon.
What's
If
the
you wanna-
official name of the cocoon?
Crusty
Krusty Krab?
Ryan Seacrest.
I can't remember what it
I'll give it to you. It's called a
It's
chrysalis.
a chrysalis.
Chrysalis. Yeah, I knew it was like Chris something. I just couldn't remember exactly the verbatim of it.
The verbatim? You mean the verbiage?
Yes, that. Remember, I got sworn out by a fucking deaf person. Okay, I'm still a little like,
You got sword out.
You're still dazed?
yeah.
Anyways, next
All right.
question.
Yes, next question.
This one, I don't think you guys are going to know. What is the capital of Australia?
Sydney.
Sydney.
I'll tell you right
Okay,
now. You guys get another guess? It's not Sydney.
Oh my god, is that not Moscow? Fuck. Is in Montario?
That's Canada.
I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about Canada.
Oh
shit.
my god.
I only know this because I listen to like the Misfits podcast and stuff like that, or I listen to like people who are friends of them, and they've had this question come up before.
I'm not sure, honestly.
It's also not Melbourne, which is the other big city.
That was gonna be my other guess. That's the name I was trying to think of. No, I'm out of guesses then.
Yeah, it's one you guys haven't heard of. It's Canberra.
Canberra.
Yep, never heard of it.
Canberra nuts.
Though at the same time, I don't think any fifth grader is gonna know that answer either. So I'm safe.
You'd be surprised.
No, they don't. Not a single little kid will know that.
If they live in Canada, they would.
Why would a Canadian know what the capital of Australia is?
I mean, wait.
Somebody could use a cup of coffee.
Dude, I'm so tired.
Tired of listening to you.
I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
Man. Oh my god, dude.
All right. Next question. In the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter N?
Nickel. No. That was a spontaneous answer. Nitrogen.
Okay. What do you think, Rui?
Yes, it is nitrogen.
After you looked it up, right?
No, I fucking know the periodic table.
Well, that is correct.
Let's put that to the test.
All right, this one should be pretty easy, guys. Just don't overthink it, all right? Next question. If a backyard is 50 feet long and 20 feet wide, how many square feet is it?
100 square feet.
Wait a minute. What's the size again?
It's 50 feet long and 20 feet wide. What's the square footage?
1,000 feet.
What did you say,
Did
Ruby?
I do my math? Did I do my math wrong? I said 100 feet. Yeah, I guess I did.
It's definitely not 100.
Yeah, it is 1,000.
It is 1,000. That is correct.
Yeah.
For those out there who don't know, to get the square footage of something, you just got to multiply those two numbers together.
Yay.
And pray that you're not stupid like me.
All right,
Yeah, to
here's
have
another
gone
one.
to school.
Here's another one that shouldn't be too bad. How many feet are there in 75 yards?
How many feet are there in 75 yards?
Yeah, if you want to
A
use a calculator.
yard.
I was gonna ask if I could use a calculator.
Yeah, if you want
I
to use
think
a
a
calculator.
yard is what? Is it 12 feet or is it 13 feet?
For a
Wait.
yard?
For a yard?
Yeah.
A yard's
can't
3
tell you
feet,
that.
bro.
A yard's 3 feet. Oh, see, that
Yeah.
answers my question. I couldn't remember how much it is.
A yard is 3 feet, so 75
If a yard
yards,
was
so what's
if a
3
yard was
times
13
75?
if a yard was 13 feet, Ruby, our football fields would be fucking insane because they're 100 yards.
So how many feet are in 75 yards? 225?
That is correct.
I'm glad you did the math, because I can't do that math.
You literally asked for a calculator though.
Yeah, and then Junior said no.
He
I
said
said yeah.
yes.
God damn it. Well, I mean, it's too late now.
Obviously.
You guys got it right anyways.
Sweet.
All right, moving on. What does a paleontologist study?
The studies bones.
I was playing What the Fox Says in my head. What were you saying?
dinosaur bones.
Dinosaur
So
bones?
what
about 'em?
does a paleontologist study?
Paleontologist. Isn't that the dinosaur bone things?
Yes.
I mean, I'll give it to you guys. That's technically not correct.
It's not the study of the fossils. It's the study of the actual dinosaurs.
Actually, it
The
is
paleontolo-
fossils.
Paleontology is fossils, which
It is
not all
fossils.
fossils are dinosaur bones, but typically that's what people refer to when they think of a fossil. So that's why I'll give it to you guys. But technically, it's the study of fossils specifically.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
All right.
next
What's
question.
next?
That's too easy. I've been skipping the ones that are super easy, like what gas do humans need to live? Oxygen, like shit like that. You know.
Oxygen, nitrogen, and hydrogen. As far as I know.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is just straight up math. How much is 14 times 5? Without a calculator.
70.
What were you about to say,
It
Ruby?
is. Yeah, what were you about to say, Ruby?
70.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was drinking water, sorry.
But yes, it is 70. Well, I don't have the answer in front of me, but
Yeah, it's 70. Yeah.
I'm pretty confident in that math.
You're pretty confident?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
All right. We'll just do a couple more here. Let's see. Who invented the light bulb?
Thomas Edison.
Well, that's correct.
Actual. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Were you going to debate that?
Well, I was going to say no Benjamin Franklin, but I flipped them over. So
No,
never
he's
mind.
the one that died after he got shocked by lightning.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Actually, Francisco, you've been getting a lot of these. Ruby, for the next 5, it's all you.
No.
Yeah.
These next 5 are all you, all right?
No.
I believe in you.
This one is super easy. This is right after the Thomas Edison question. How many inches are in a foot?
12.
That is correct. Okay, what are the large rocks that orbit the sun between Mars and Jupiter called?
Asteroids?
Yeah.
I was trying to remember, like, shit. I just asked this question, so I better fucking answer it.
When did you ask that question?
Remember when I was like, what's the difference between an asteroid, a meteor, and a meteorite?
Oh, that was forever ago. What do you mean you just asked that question?
That it should still be fresh in my mind, is what I mean.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
just so I remember correctly, meteorite plummets down to Earth. A meteor. Wait, what is the difference between a meteor and meteorite?
So a meteor is when something enters our atmosphere, but a lot of times they end up burning up before they hit the Earth, before they make contact with the ground. But a meteorite is something that does survive and make contact with our ground.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, next question. During the World War II, on the day known as D-Day, what location did the Allied troops invade Europe?
It was in Normandy, France.
There you go.
That is correct. Let's see. I'm not going to ask you any English ones. You know what? I'll ask you this one,
Please.
Francisco.
No! Oh, okay.
I'll ask you this one, Francisco. How many adjectives are in this sentence? Billy made a rude noise in class.
One.
That is correct.
Do you know what an adjective is, Ruby?
No.
It's a word that describes a noun. So a
Yeah, so in
noise
this case-
is a noun.
Yeah, so in this case, rude would have been the adjective.
Oh, I see.
All right, Ruby, this next one's for you again.
No.
What is the plural word for deer?
Deer.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm like, oh, this is a
God.
curveball.
It's just deer, if I remember correctly.
All right, next one. Next question. What is the longest river in the United States?
The Amazon River.
In the United States?
Ruby, I'm going to fucking stab you.
Shit. United States. I just heard longest river. I was like, the Amazon River.
That's also not right either. Pretty sure
Really?
it's the Nile.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess it is bigger.
Yeah, the Nile is the longest river in the world.
So then it's the Colorado River then in the U.S., right?
Correct.
That is not correct, actually.
It is not correct. What?
Wow.
So you don't know what it is either, Francisco?
I was gonna guess Colorado.
So normally people guess Mississippi or Colorado, but it's actually Missouri.
The Missouri
The
River?
Missouri River?
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That is very interesting.
San Francisco.
Ah, yes, the San Francisco River, of course.
No.
How could I forget about that?
No, Francisco. I was quoting Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm looking for one last question. I'm looking for it to be a good one.
What time is
Is this
that? Oh,
one for
wow.
Ruby or just me?
Just for both of you guys. Okay,
Aight.
this will be the last question. Who was the president of the United States before George W. Bush?
Before George W. Bush?
Was
Yeah.
it Roosevelt?
Ruby.
I have no idea.
Ruby, you're off by about 60 years.
I know the answer to this one. I'm gonna see if Ruby can nail it.
Before George Bush? Was it Clinton? I don't know.
Not any before Bush. The one directly before Bush.
Was it Clinton? I have no idea.
Is that your official guess?
Yes.
All right, what do you think, Francisco?
It's Jimmy Carter.
It's Clinton.
Woo!
Oh, I feel like a dumbass.
Nice. Suck my Clinton nuts. I did not have sexual affections with that lady.
Relations,
Did not have
goddamn
sexual
it.
affections. I did not have a sexual infection.
Oh,
That woman.
no.
Jimmy Carter was before George Bush, I think, right? Or no, Jimmy Carter was after the original George Bush.
Well, there were two Bushes. This one was George
There
W.
was-
Bush,
Yeah.
not George H.W. Bush.
Fucking Jimmy Oliver.
What?
Dude. Speaking of, I just remembered because for some reason you saying the Bushes remind me of Uncle Roger hating Jamie Oliver.
Who the fuck are these people?
I don't know why, but just hearing the word "the Bushes."
Dude,
Two things.
there's a-
One, it sounds like we're just talking about a fucking pair, like some shrubs. outside. And number two, it sounds like a fucking reality show.
Who is Uncle? What'd you say, Uncle Bush?
Uncle Roger.
Who's Uncle Roger and who's Jamie Oliver?
Wait, you really don't know who these guys are?
No.
Uncle Roger is this dude who like portrays like this super Asian like older dude who cooks. It's like a cooking show. And he like reviews other people's menus and recipes, and he basically says, "Yeah, they did a good job," or "Oh my god, that's terrible. Why would you do that?"
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
Yes.
Gordon Ramsay.
And he hates
Yeah.
Jamie Oliver.
I don't know.
I
I don't know who Jamie
actually-
Oliver is though.
I don't know who Jamie Oliver is either. I never seen anything from him, but my coworker religiously watches Jamie Oliver. I just found that out. And I was like, "Do you know who Uncle Roger is?" And she goes, "Oh, yes, I hate him." And I was like,
We have a
Like,
feud
oh.
in the office.
like, "Oh my god, you do?" And she goes, "Yeah, that Chinito's so fucking annoying." I'm like, "Oh my god."
To be fair, I do think it is kind of annoying too. Because I remember I watched an interview of him, and where he just talks normally, and he doesn't actually have that accent. That's an accent he just puts on for the camera,
Yes.
and it is super annoying. How he's like, "For ya, Uncle Roger, you know, come to barbecue," or something like that, or whatever he says. He's like, "Make
And
sure
he-
you put player MSG."
And then when he's portraying as himself, I think he refers to himself as uncle or cousin something, nephew something. I can't remember what.
Rogers!
I don't remember.
Begin!
But yeah, so it just reminded me of that, and that's why I was like laughing to myself.
Well, great.
Good, great, grand.
Okay, so I think we concluded that we're pretty smart, right?
I'm
yeah.
fucking stupid. What do you mean?
It was a collective effort.
Fine, I want you to ask me one more question. I need to prove that I really did pass high school with a high GPA.
With the Kai GPA?
Well, I closed the website, so I gotta think of one then.
Then think of one, bitch.
Okay, here's one off the top of my head since you claim you know the periodic table.
Oh wait, I was kidding.
Name me an alkaline metal.
Batteries.
Shit.
No.
An alkaline. Oh fuck. I'm gonna guess nickel or copper.
No.
Yeah. Shit, I don't remember. Because the left side, and then there's the middle, and then the heavy metals. Fuck. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Pantera. Judas Priest.
The alkaline metals are like it's like potassium.
iron?
No, it's like potassium, sodium, what's the other one?
Soft metals.
Chlorine, not chlorine.
There's 3 other ones I can't think of right now. But I knew those 2 off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Silicon. I think silicon's another one. Shit. I got to pull up a periodic table now. I got to fact check myself now. Do you know these ones, Francisco?
I don't actually. I just know of alkaline batteries.
I just know alkaline from Sleep Token.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
There's no man more alkaline. Caught between the black and white.
Oh, lithium. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium,
Lithium-ion batteries,
tritium,
of course.
and francium.
Yes, yes.
That's right.
Like I
that's
knew
right.
batteries was right, but there's a specific thing in the batteries. That's the alkaline metal itself.
Oh, I thought it was juice.
Oh my
Juice.
god.
I thought it was Weiss.
I thought it was Weiss.
Anyways.
Well, hold on. I do have an interesting question for you, Junior, because you are the science nerd.
Science guy.
Bill
What?
Nye the Science Guy.
For oxygen, what's its weight number?
Its weight number, like on the periodic table?
Right.
I believe it's 8, right? Isn't it 8?
Yeah, you fucking got it, bro.
Yeah!
Nice. Good job.
Huh. Here's a question for you, Ruby.
No.
Name 3 of the noble gases.
Oxygen, nitrogen, and hydrogen. Yeah, that's how you say it.
I
I get the feeling those aren't actually the noble gases.
I can name 2. I know neon is one. Neon and helium, I believe, are both noble gases.
They are, yes.
I'm trying to think of another one. It's not argon?
Yes.
Oh, the noble
So-
ones are on the far right-hand side of that fucking table, huh?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking of, like, the simple atom ones where they're, like, standalones. I see. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, so the 6 are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon.
Radon, yeah.
Oh, radon. That's right. I don't remember xenon.
You know, radon, shadow legends.
I don't remember Xeon either, actually. I thought there was just 5 of them.
Krypton. If you told me a Krypton, I would not have assumed was a real thing, to be honest.
Yeah, it's on the periodic table.
Damn.
Kryptonite!
There's a
Where do you
lot
think-
of shit
yeah,
on the
where do you-
periodic table.
I know, right? It's like 100 things on there.
At least.
Oh, woo.
You got any other questions for me, Ruby? You got any other questions for me?
Chemistry's pretty badass. I could ask you, but I wouldn't know if it's real or not because I don't know the fucking answer.
Okay. if we're talking chemical formulas, if we're talking alchemical formulas, then I won't know.
Like compounds?
Yeah, I won't know that shit off the top of my head.
Well, this should be easy. What's the atom structure for H2O?
Oh, wait.
It's in the name.
Wait.
What is it?
Wait, is it two hydrogens and one oxygen, or is it the other way around?
See, we don't know.
Wait. Does the two? No, it's two hydrogens, one oxygen.
Yes.
Yes! Because hydrogen can only connect to one atom at a time, as oxygen can connect to two atoms at a time.
Man,
So, what is the compound for sugar?
Sugar! Sugar! Sugar?
I don't fucking
Wait,
know.
what is sugar? What is sugar comprised of?
I'll give you the atoms and you figure it out, okay?
Let's see, sodium chloride.
That's salt.
I know.
Dude, that's salt? I know, sodium chloride.
Dude.
Okay, so the three things it composes is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen.
One of each?
Not one of each, but those three are in the compound.
How am I supposed to figure that shit out?
What's the chemical composition for Doritos?
Okay, so for sugar, or aka glucose, is C6H12O6.
Okay, C6. So that's 6 carbons. What's the other one?
H12
H12. So that's 12 hydrogens.
and O6.
And O6, which is 6 oxygens.
Those together makes sugar.
Makes the perfect little girls.
The perfect little girls.
Okay. That's not really like, unless you know the periodic table like the back of your hand, that's not something you can really just figure it out on the fly.
Yeah, you definitely have to like study it to like know that. But
Yeah.
when we figured that out in class, I was like, "Oh, how cool." And I actually saw that on, you know, those Kia Soul Cube cars?
What the fuck, yeah.
Someone put the actual chemical compound for sugar on their license plate, and then underneath it was the cube. So if you know how to read it, it's sugar cube.
Sugar cube. What a fucking nerd.
Yeah, but I laughed at it really, really hard. Harder than I should have, honestly. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Actually, I like these. I like these questions that pick my brain. Because I totally remember learning these back in like high school and whatnot. So this is like, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, it's something that I just kind of have like a fallback for whenever we don't have topics for the podcast. Because I don't really have anything to talk about as far as that goes. Other than the fact that I'm still watching One Piece, and that show is fucking good, dude.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it
I'm
now?
still watching Sword Art Online.
I am still watching Naruto, and I'm still struggling through Dark Souls to get through. The catacombs are fucking rough, man. This is really rough to get through this.
And I did start playing Borderlands 3 with Jacob, actually.
Yeah? How's
Oh,
that?
really?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Apparently, the game's not super long, according to Danny. So
It's
I'm
not.
excited to get through it.
I actually did. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did blast through that pretty quickly,
Sonic
but
speed.
it wasn't. But not intentionally. Oh, speaking of, actually, I put on Sonic 2 because I didn't realize that it was already out on Amazon to watch.
Without us? What the fuck, man?
Oh, we were supposed to watch that shit together?
Well, me and Junior were. Without
Oh.
you.
Oh, thanks. I feel so fucking loved here.
But I guess now it doesn't matter. Me and Junior can still watch it without you.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah.
With or without you.
No, but it's good, huh?
So far, it's pretty fucking funny, dude.
It
and Knuckles is a beast.
Yeah, dude, he's a big brolic.
Like, do not fuck with him and just give him his Master Emerald.
I understood that reference.
Damn it! I was gonna ask how far did you get, Ruby, but I don't want to spoil anything for Junior.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck, Keisha. I already seen the third movie.
What?
Yeah, we watched the third movie in theaters, like day one.
Oh. I thought I heard Francisco's heart shatter just a little bit because you got silent.
Actually, weren't you supposed to watch that with us, but then couldn't make it?
Yes. Please don't remind me. But yes, I was supposed to go. But it is what it is.
So where are you at then, Ruby?
Knuckles got introduced and Tails saved Sonic, and they're about to warp through to where Longtail told them where the Master Emerald was at. Like
based on the way you described it, that sounds like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't get very far because I had to stop the movie and start making food. I forgot that I had to make dinner, so had to do that.
I'll be honest, it's been a very long time since I've watched Sonic 2, so I don't know like what part exactly you're on.
It is pretty early on. Like, Eggman's already back. He escaped from the mushroom area.
Eggman.
Mushroom Hill.
What's his name? Wait.
Eggman?
No,
Gesundheit.
what's the family that adopts Sonic? They, like, left to Hawaii.
Oh,
the
what's his
Bensons or whatever.
name? Todd.
Donut Lord.
Donut Lord.
Lord, yeah.
There you go. That he takes off to Hawaii for a wedding that he's getting threatened by the girl to not fuck up.
You mean his wife?
No, his wife's
No, it's
mom.
the wife. It's his in-law.
His in-law.
Oh.
And
His
she's like,
sister-in-law, yeah.
do not ruin this wedding or I'll fucking end you. And he's like shitting bricks.
Because there's only a few moments that I actually remember from the movie. So you're not at the part where, for me, it's like the most memorable.
Yeah, that big ass scene that totally embarrassed Sonic when he's like, do I look like I need your power? And just fucking destroys him.
He just gets decked in the face.
Dude, that was like, holy shit. Like, I knew Knuckles was strong, but if that is canonically correct...
Canonically.
Canonically.
Canonically correct how how strong Knuckles is, that is fucking terrifying.
I feel like movie Knuckles and regular Knuckles are like equally strong. Well, actually, I think video game Knuckles is stronger, but they put like all the effects to make it seem like Knuckles is stronger than ever before. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's any truth to that, like that's actually supposed to be a true representation of his strength, that's pretty terrifying. How strong he is.
Well, he's supposed to be. His name's Knuckles.
Knuckles.
And unlike Sonic, he don't chuckle. He'd rather flex his muscles.
That fucking rap.
Yeah.
Is that from Adventure 1?
I think so.
Dude, that fucking rap caught me so off guard. Like, everyone's losing their goddamn minds, and I'm just like, what is happening?
It's your main man, Knuckles. Help me find the emerald.
Dude, speaking of losing their minds and Sonic, Danny's losing his mind trying to do all the hot dog missions and Sonic Unleashed.
Wait,
Oh,
what happened?
man.
I couldn't hear you. What? Danny's
So-
losing his mind?
So Francisco rolled a nat 20 on Danny, to where Danny now has to do all the hot dog missions on Sonic Unleashed.
Wow, that sucks.
For context on how difficult that is, Francisco, give him the context.
So
You know it better than I do.
every
So you're-
continent has a day and night, and for the hot dog missions, days have 3 challenges: time, ring collecting, and enemies destroyed. But each mission has levels to it, and there's 3 levels total to each mission. So you would have to complete a time trial level 1, time trial number 2, and then time trial number 3. Same thing with the rings, same thing with the enemies. So you'd have to complete 9 day stages to complete all the hot dog missions for that cycle. Then you got to do the night stages. And it's the same thing. You have one where you don't get rings, which means you can't heal, because that's how you heal as the werehog. And then there's the enemies destroy it, and then there's the time trial. 3 times each. So
That
each continent
sounds...
each
go ahead.
continent is 3 times 3, 9, 18 missions per continent. And there's like 7 continents.
That sounds like absolute hell.
It is absolute hell.
And what Danny was telling me too, the part that makes it the worst is that for every trial that you do, it's always the same map. So like it becomes really monotonous and like just tedious playing the same level like 30 times basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the time trials. If you die, there's no checkpoints. You have to start at the beginning.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Also, not to mention the fact that you can't just play the hot dog missions. You also have to progress the story enough to gain access to them, which would include having to collect medals. You have to find these collectible medals to like unlock like the next area and shit.
That fucking sucks.
So,
Francisco,
basically-
you're evil.
Basically, Francisco told Danny he has to 100% the game. In other words,
He doesn't have to 100% the games. I heard you can
that's basically what he's doing though.
you can progress through all of Sonic Unleashed with only getting half the medals in the game. I think there's like 200 sun medals and 200 moon medals. You just need 100 of each. The other ones
Okay,
are
that does
just
make- that does
brownie
make it
points.
easier.
And besides, you get most of the medals by playing as the werehog, so you have time to like look for them. And honestly, they're not like super hidden. If you just like are a bit curious as to like what's around the corner or like whatever, you'll find a medal. It's not that bad.
That sounds like hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Even I haven't finished all the hot dog missions, so Danny is probably gonna get them all before I do.
Dude, there are days when I get home and he's on the couch just playing because he's like off that day or something. And then I just walk in, I'm like, "What's up?" And just with the most like defeated like sounding voice, he's just like, "I hate this game."
Oh man, if he hates it that much, he should just play with mods,
No.
because it is on PC now.
Well,
And-
we're playing it on console, so
I know, but I've
Definitely
been seeing
not
some
buying
of the
that game
mods
again.
that they have on Steam and whatever. There's a mod that turns Chip into Hatsune Miku.
What?
all right, I'm buying it.
There's also a pretty cool Shadow mod. So instead of playing as Sonic, play as Shadow.
I thought you were gonna say it disables all the shadows in the game.
Oh, speaking of, they also added an option to disable the battle music when you're playing as the Werehog.
Well, you mean you're not gonna listen to that?
So you get to actually listen to the level music as opposed to the da-da-da-da.
The best is when
God,
he dies,
that
Werehog
sounds
Sonic,
horrible.
like falling to his death. It's happened a couple times now where Danny falls to his death and you just hear the
Oh my god, that's absolutely horrible.
Oh, it's amazing. I love it.
It's great. It's the best death sound in any video game.
Have you seen that one YouTube clip, and it's "Radioactive" by Imagine Dragons, but they added the Sonic Unleashed yell into it.
I have, yeah.
I'm waking up.
Nope. That is not where it plays.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either because I don't know how the original sound goes. The original song.
It's like, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Ah!
Really?
God.
Yeah. Because instead of like the whoa whoa oh.
Radioactive, radioactive. I'm waking up.
And that's after the inhale. It's like, yeah, he does that whole thing, and he's like, I'm breathing in the chemicals.
Oh my god.
Good times.
Editing this is gonna be fun.
Well, it's a good thing that you're gonna enjoy it.
No, I was being sarcastic.
Wah, wah.
Anyways, you guys ready to call it here?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alrighty then. Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Mighty Beans podcast. Be sure to catch us on the next one too, whenever that comes out. I'm a little behind, but that's all right. It's not like we're on a schedule or anything.
Damn right we're not. It's not like we have any sponsors for today's videos.
No, we don't.
Not yet.
Maybe one day.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
What's your dream sponsor?
Jack in the Box.
Oh my god.
Dude, I would love to get just like curly fries for free.
Oh my god.
I didn't think about it like that.
Exactly. Nah, but if I had to, probably G Fuel.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Honestly, I would love like a tech company, like Nvidia or like Razer or some shit.
Oh, Nvidia would be really cool.
Damn. Yeah, because then they send you free shit.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you just gotta be like, hey guys, I just got the newest Razer keyboard, and I gotta tell you, it's one of the best keyboards in the fucking planet, man.
Holy
I definitely
shit.
love mechanical keyboards. Listen to that clickety clack, whackety back. Nah, I hate mechanical keyboards.
So we can either do high octane like that, or we can just do like, yeah, so I got a new keyboard from Razer. It's pretty good.
Anyways, that's about it. See you.
That's it. That's
That's the whole
the
sponsor.
full video. It's like fucking 5 seconds long.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got
the
this new
the name
keyboard.
of the
It was
video is the new Razer keyboard good? And you started off like, yeah, it's pretty good.
No, the Razer situation is crazy. That's what it's called.
Dude, this should be wild and just end it right there. My god.
Speaking of wild, yo, we should do another live podcast again sometime.
I'm game.
That'd be
Yo,
really fun.
what if we filmed our one-offs?
We could. My only issue is space. I don't have that much space on my computer. But I'm down.
If anything, like I could hold the footage for like something. I can either hold like the audio or video footage.
Audio's not a
Or
big
is
deal.
Or is it like having it all in your laptop while you're editing it?
It's a combination of both. It's like just having it, and then also when you create the file to start editing and you start compiling things together, it makes it a little bit bigger. It's the fact that I have like all these games installed on my computer as well, and like I could just put it in like an external hard drive on my laptop, but then it makes moving my laptop around a lot more annoying.
I see. Welcome to the Coffee Bean, everyone. Stick around.
Welcome to the bean.
Oh yeah, we did kind of almost.
We were doing an outro. We were like, "Hey, what sponsor would you like?"
Yeah.
Well, now that you mention it,
I have been saying though, like every time I play video games with Jacob, like the funniest shit always happens, and like every time I'm always like, dude, I should record myself playing with Jacob, and I never do.
well, you guys are playing through Borderlands, so maybe you guys can record that.
Yeah. Problem is, every time we play together, it's always on my PC. And then trying to play a game on my laptop and record it at the same time is no bueno.
Yeah, you need to save up for a PC. Or
That's too much money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money,
Like
but
a
it would make
desktop.
your life a lot more easier.
It definitely would. That is true. Anyways, thanks for checking out this episode.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys later next week, maybe, hopefully.
Yep, socials in the description. Buenos nachos.
If Francisco actually gets out of work on time.
I know, that's my bad.
That's my bad. Should have pulled a self-res out of my ass.
Yeah. Next time I'll just like run out the door with my apron still on.
Just close your eyes and start running.
Get run over.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing to do when we play Pathfinder. Is like, all right, you guys just enter a room. There are very obviously traps in here. What do you do? I close my eyes and I run forward.
and forward.
my
Fucking
favorite
Junior.
All right. Anyways, catch you guys later.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.